your choice today? Mental health, your mental health, or a better quality of life? That should be your first choices. Those should be your first choices. Many a times we go through life and we go through pain and bad relationships and situations in our lives with family and friends and our workplace and our business. And we let it get to us and it affects us and it affects us mentally. When I said mentally, you find yourself being down, you are worrying, you are stressing. And in those times, you need to let things go. You need to let things go. You need to write it off. Just take it as a loss. Take it as a loss for your mental health, for your quality of life. Just let it go. Just let it go. You can have relationship in marriage. Many a times, and I know what I'm talking about. I have a lot of friends that are in a relationship and they feel stuck. They feel stuck. They feel, but they are not. It's the choices they have made to stay in the relationship. Um, I, I've invested so many years. Why should I just walk away? But he's telling you with his actions, the things that he's doing, that he doesn't want to spend the rest of his life with you. He's not coming home. And even if he's home, he's not there. His body is there, but his mind is not there. The coldness, the treatment. But you rather hold on because you don't want to be by yourself. Write it off. Take the loss. And then you are not happy. You have no peace. It's just it's a relationship that there is no future. There's no future. And I'm not telling anyone here to leave their husband. I'm talking about your mental health. The mental institution is filled up already. You don't need to be there. You don't need to be there. Take it as a loss and go on and move on. Welcome to another episode of Secret Conversation. I am your host, Celestina. On today's conversation, we're just talking. It's a conversation. I've seen it time and time and time again. And as women, especially when you get a certain age, you should not have to tolerate it in any age group as a woman. But when you have lived your whole life and you have wasted your 30s and your 40s and your 50s and your 60s and you're still not happy in relationships, you have sacrificed. What was the purpose of that sacrifice? You're still not happy. Learn to move on. And it's okay. It's okay. And it's not only in our marriage, on your job. You're not happy. I remember I used to go to work. I was not a happy camper. I used to cry. I hated being there. And I would sit at my desk and the tears would just roll down my eyes. Hated it. But I had a responsibility. I had bills. Wasn't happy. I remember I would come home and my children would testify. I would have these terrible migraine headache. Just not happy at work. Just not happy. Not realizing at the time, move on. Go get another job. Why you have to stay? Well, I put so many years in this job. I'm just not gonna leave like that. Too many years. I'm not gonna walk off this job. They owe me. But look at you. You're not happy. You're not happy. You have headaches. Your family see you depressed. I remember I used to come home and I'd go upstairs and I had a chair in the bedroom and I would just sit in that chair and I'd be just like, and listen, don't let us talk about getting up in the morning and going there. Oh my gosh, what a sadness. So sad. Let it go. Move on, find something else. And it came a time I told them, I can't do this anymore. And I will quit. And I will come home and I will tell my family, I quit. I can't do it. And we have to think about our happiness. So it's not only the job, it's not only relationship. If you have a business and your business is not doing well, it's not doing well. You're losing money. You're borrowing money to keep this thing afloat. It's time to let it go. Yes, I've invested a lot of money in the business in the past. And yes, I just can't walk away like that. And I think about it. Speak to someone. Do the math. Sometimes you just have to take the loss and just walk away. It's okay. It's your life. It's your life. Don't a lot of time don't you see people are so unhappy and they are so miserable and they're under so much stress. There is no peace. Their countenance is like, don't you say nothing to me. Yeah. Their lives is they are so unhappy. They are so unhappy. Make a choice. Count it as a loss and move on. And move on. In marriage, relationships, your boyfriend or your girlfriend, they're not treating you right. They don't spend money on you. They don't take you out. They only use you for what they want to use you for. The signs are there. You're going to stay in a relationship just to say that you're in a relationship. Move on. It's a loss. Move on. And it's okay. Because at the end of the day, it's about you. You have to be selfish. You have to love you. God loves you. He wants the best for you. And you have to learn to love yourself. And sometimes, some relationships is a choice. You make that decision. Listen, this is not going to work. This is not working. This is not for me. And it is okay. Thank you for joining me again on Secret Conversation Podcast. This is just a beautiful conversation today. Just something to think about. Love yourself. Life is beautiful. And sometimes things in our lives are not working out. And it's okay. You're not the first. You're not the last. It's okay to walk away and to have a sound mind, a peace where you can sleep at night, where you're not tossing and turning and you're haunted because of the situation that you're living. It's okay. And don't forget to smile and be nice to someone today. Say hello to someone today. Your smile will make a difference in someone else's life. Thank you and have an amazing day.